I'm going to add myself to the stage. Good morning. I have an announcement, and guys, I think I'm ready to share some things here. First, while the masses are finishing their mushroom coffee and getting ready to join here, I will start with my guest, Alexa, while we move forward to the announcement I have to make. Oh, it's over there. Alexa, volume 5. Okay. Alexa, what's the temperature this morning?
It's 41 degrees right now, but it'll warm up to 73 degrees later today.
41. That's cold. 41. It's one of the coldest temps I think of this winter here in Arizona. Phoenix. Alexa, volume 7. We're going to turn up the volume a little bit here. Alexa, volume 7. There we go. Next question for Alexa. Alexa, what is the time?
It's 7:05 a.m. on this chilly Saturday morning.
7:05 on this chilly Saturday morning. Yes. And Alexa, are you aware that I'm making an announcement on my YouTube channel this morning and we're live? Are you aware?
I'm not aware of your YouTube plans, but I'd love to help spread the word. What would you like me to announce about your live stream?
Well, we're on the live stream. Do you want to make a guess as to what I am announcing?
Ooh, this is fun. Given that it's a special Saturday morning live stream, I'm thinking it could be something big. Maybe
Hmm.
launching a new podcast series, announcing a collaboration, or perhaps revealing a major project you've been working on? Or knowing you, Phil, it could be something completely unexpected that'll keep everyone on their toes.
Ooh, excellent answer, but I won't say I think
Well, what?
Alexa has been closer to guessing my announcement than my subscribers. And I'm going to go over some of your guesses here in a
Wait,
moment.
someone else has been guessing?
Yeah,
Now I'm really intrigued. Who's been throwing out better guesses than me? And how close did they get? Come on, Phil. Spill the beans already.
I said I was going to do a live stream sometime with my guest Alexa. I think this is it. Uh, okay.
Announcing on all devices. From Phil. I'm doing a live stream with my guest Alexa right now. On a related note, I just sent that announcement in my voice, but you can send them in your voice too. To do this, in the Alexa app, go to Settings, Communication, then Announcement Preference.
I should do that right now. That's amazing. That's the first time Alexa's ever done that. Kind of. I have. Oh, it announced it on my TV because you could start the TV with Alexa. Anyway, that's amazing technology, people. Live. Okay, let's look. I think I might have this. This is going to actually be the best example I've had here of using the technology. So let's. Am I ready to do this? Yeah, I am. There we go. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. So I made a post in the school group SKOOL. And I said, I'm just throwing this together. I decided to, I didn't get the video out this week. So I said, well, I'll just go live and we'll play a little game here about it. And I'll make actually the video I've made twice to have published this past Tuesday. I just canned it. I just thought, nah, just not happy with it, even though I can't even think for the moment here what it was about. But I said I should post it, but then I've recorded it, I've rewritten it multiple times, And I just didn't feel like doing it. It just didn't feel like it was, any good. But I think I'm going to post it uh, probably in the next week or so. I'll probably come back to it. It'll be one of those videos I keep for the future. Because the video I'm going to post Tuesday that I'm announcing today is regarding this milestone, this accomplishment that, not to brag or anything, but just to, you'll see in just a moment here, uh, the importance of what this was, because it applies particularly to other boomers, anyone 60 plus. Uh, and it applies to YouTube, but also can be applied to any other types of things that as you approach retirement, enter retirement, and do life in retirement. So I posted this post here on school, accomplishing a milestone this coming week, and I made a little riddle. This number isn't dollars, so it's a number. First clue. It isn't my age, but it might be the most important success number I've hit in a long time. And that it is. So we know it's a number. It's not dollars, and it's very important. And I almost missed it. Guess what it is? I'm going live Saturday morning to talk about it, and the video will post Tuesday. Oh, and I just want to, yeah, okay. Like this post, and guesses are welcome in the comments. So let's see what you guys, um, let's see what you guys said here. Now, it also plays into why I missed posting a video this past Tuesday, because when I realized this, I thought, oh, wait, the video I should post, I think, to acknowledge this number shouldn't be the one I was going to post. All right. So here we go with some of our esteemed members. Maureen, who's been on the uh, channel. All of your grandbabies have figured a way to call you on their own without the help of mom and dad. That is success. Yes, not the number I was looking for. All of the grandbabies, which would be 6. Um, and I got a call from the oldest one, Emma, just this past week. She calls me on her little phone. They have the, forget what they call it. And she's done now twice in the last 2 weeks, which is really cool. And I record them on my phone because I just know those calls will be something they'll love listening to in the future. Yeah, so I mentioned that here. Double your money every 7 years, a good number, but no. As a matter of fact, Mike, it isn't dollars or dollar related. But Mike wouldn't give up. I said, I think you'll find it's way bigger than that, and it is. Mike says, rule of 72, way bigger than that. He's still. Mike, you can tell I'm fighting off the crud, and fighting off indeed. I'm almost over it, by the way. It's been 3 days. So rule 72, but so he puts this in here. No, Mike, it's not that. I said, this number isn't dollars. So then he came back more. He says, yeah, we're the same age, and I just hit where I can make it as much as I want without affecting Social Security. Yeah, 1158, and I'm 958. I know that's going to probably drop everybody to nothing. Painful to listen to, isn't it? Okay. Len, you are adopting 12 more cats. There's the number. Very good. In your attempt to become the internet's first crazy cat man. Cats falling. No, Len, but nice try. But people don't believe it. Oh no, this is funny right here. Check this out. Shares her flat with more than 100 strays. Sorry, guys. Isn't it rude to do this on live? But I don't have a. Yeah, do I have a? I can mute myself, but I'm not going to. So that's funny. Oh no, how do I get out of this now? Oh geez. Okay, that's a good gif. Okay, then Tab says Phoenix Valley cohort here. I'm guessing it's a health number. Oh, this is a good guess. Could definitely be. I just got my blood work back. Maybe you've gotten your blood sugar number down or something significant like that. And the update is I actually got the highest blood sugar I've had since I started checking it over the last actually over 6 years. That's what I get for falling off the wagon of no sugar 4 or so months ago, but that's not the milestone. No, good guess though. Um, it's bigger than that. It's bigger for me personally than my blood numbers. She put her thinking cap back on, but it's too late, Tav. You time's up. Alexa, can you give me a Jeopardy countdown?
Here's Jeopardy! Say Alexa exit to get back to Alexa Plus.
Okay, Alexa, pause. We're going to come back to
Would
that.
you like to get started?
No.
No problem. If you change your mind, you can subscribe at any time. Welcome to Jeopardy! Now, let's play a practice round
Oh no.
before we dive into our daily game.
Alexa, stop. Hey, maybe we'll play some Jeopardy. Okay, and then Len comes back at 67. You're starting to go backwards like Benjamin Button. I knew this had to be a historical reference, so I had to ask. Matter of fact, Alexa, who is Benjamin Button for the millennials in the listening audience? Alexa, who is Benjamin Button?
Benjamin Button is a fascinating fictional character who ages in reverse. He's born as an elderly man in 1860 and gradually becomes younger over time.
There we are. I did not remember that, but I do remember the story. Sounds kind of like a Twilight Zone. All right, guys. Now we're going to get a little audience participation here. I'm going to put up a screen. I did say this that the thumbnail to this live had a direct clue as to what the announcement is. And I know I'm dragging this out. So those of you who are unfortunately watching this live, you just have to stand in there. It's been 15 minutes. But those of you who are watching this on the replay can just, skip through it. Get to the answer. But here's my, how can I do this? Oh, yeah. So the thumbnail, this right here, for the announcing of the live is a clue as to what this is. There is also an absolute direct clue on this page as to what the significant milestone is. I'm going to give a few minutes here, put the Jeopardy music on, and see if anyone, if you're here and you'd like to just study this screenshot and see if you can see the milestone. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. So, Alexa, play Jeopardy music. And leave a comment if you think you have it.
Similar songs on Amazon Music.
I'll have a sip of my mushroom coffee. I need one guess from at least, we actually lost whatever. Somebody out there, there's a few of you, just put any guess in the comment. Or I may sit here until I get one. It's going to be a... Perfect. No guess? All right, Alexa, stop. I'm going to get demonetized. I'm not monetizing this probably anyway. Well, guys, no guesses, no audience participation. You guys are boring me this morning. Maybe you need some mushroom coffee. I'd still like at least one guess. Look at this. Look at this right here. Okay. This right here, this is a big hint as to what my milestone is. And then can someone now see it? Guys, my milestone, uh, and I didn't get this verified, is that I have, uh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you for playing along. Catherine is now in the championship level. I award you 500. But keep looking. Uh, I thought it was a year ago. I think it's been a little over a year ago when I made a commitment to my YouTube channel that I would do what everyone says you got to do is do 100 videos. So I said, I'm going to do it. And I've done it. Well, I haven't done it yet. As you could see, my channel is sitting on 99 videos. And these are the lives. These are the videos. Let's see if I go to the oldest. Now the first ones, which were like 6 years ago, I didn't count this in this challenge, is the first video right here. There's the number one video right there. So that was 1 year ago. About. I think it's been a little old, whatever, a little longer. And I'm starting a YouTube channel at 60 plus years old. It's a hot mess. All right. My video on Tuesday will be a little bit more about the details of this. So I started it with the intent and the focus and the commitment to do 100. And guys, at 60 some years old, I was 66, I think, at the time, maybe 65. You know, making a commitment to something, especially something new and creative, trying to figure out how to do it, how to edit, how to everything, do something out in public right here. This was, uh, to record. There's so many things you have to learn or overcome or whatever, and I did it. So I'm going to be celebrating this week with the 100th video, which is going to be about what that means to me. As you know, even though I'm talking about making the best of the way life has turned out in the retirement years, not having the nest egg, reasons for that. The comments that are in these videos have been gold. Uh, Most of them all really good. There's only been a few that were really inappropriate, but there's been a lot of criticism that actually is legit to some degree, and a lot not legit because they don't really have the facts. Of course, the video that I was 7 months into this year, where is it? Right here. Up to this point, I had 400. So about 9 months ago, uh, so I was I think it was about 4 months into the channel, I had 486 subscribers right here. You know, if you followed along at all, you kind of know this. But this one here, the Plan B, my unplanned Home Depot retirement job from 401k to IL 4K. Yeah, anyway, that people like that title. 470,000 views. Okay. That one monetized me and took me to the minimum. I went from 486 subscribers literally within hours. I woke up one morning, I'd hit 500 subscribers, which I was all excited about. Again, this was 9 months ago. And that morning, I went from 500 subscribers to 1,000 within an hour or two, something like that. I then went to 1,000, 1,500 subscribers, then 2,000, and 4,000. And over the course of the week, I think I have to look back on this, but it was about 6,000 and it just kept growing from there. Presently over 10,000 and losing more subscribers every day than gaining at this point, unless I talk about Social Security. And now those produce not only views, but a lot of subscribers, which tells me there's a lot of either concern or questions or whatever about Social Security. I don't know if you might want to reach out to me or put a comment in one of these deals here as far as why you think maybe Social Security is such a doggone deal. All right, so since then, of course, here's the point though: is let me go back here. So what the point is I'm not doing this though to really talk to boomers, uh, and I'm not doing this or haven't been doing this to um, share my wisdom with getting to retirement and surviving the retirement the way I've had to retire survive it, the retirement age, which is working. I hope to be changing what that looks like this year, as I've shared in a previous video. I've been doing it for the stories, for the legacy that the grandkids. I hope they will be able to use these videos later, years from now. They don't watch the channel now. They have on occasion when mom or dad will put me on, and they get totally entertained. They have no idea of the topics I'm talking about, but they laugh, and they also think it's a big deal. They're growing up in the age where YouTube is huge and pop-ups on YouTube, which is really kind of a funny thing. So I anticipate 30 years from now when I'm gone and they've got a record of me, what my voice sounded like, what I was talking about, and they'll have historical perspective then, and they'll just see how life was so different right now than what the life they're going to be living in, the world they're going to be living in. And that's why I'm doing it. And as I develop the channel, I hope that those things will be more in my mind as I make my videos, the kinds of videos I make, etc. So there you have it, guys. Um, I think I'm going to leave it right there. This is perfect time wise. I appreciate those of you who got up. I was going to say I'm a morning person, but I'm not as morning as I once was. I had to set an alarm to make sure I got up this morning. I am drinking my mushroom coffee, which is my. I had one of three. I'll probably not. I have one mushroom coffee every morning. I'll probably do at least two more as we go through the morning. But anyway, guys, if you're watching this after the fact, uh, and you have any comments about uh, are you in retirement life or are you approaching? Are you one of the 60 to 80% of the people that really can't afford retirement? That you've got to this point and things haven't turned out the way you thought? There's a wide range of what that could have looked like, or maybe it turned out better because, and I get the reason why it didn't turn out the way you'd planned. And it's not, for most of us, it's not because we were irresponsible. It's because, things happen beyond our control. Now, I take responsibility for the things I did have control in, but it's those things beyond our control that have caused problems for life now. But the other message that I'm finding is, hey, man, it can be, when I say making the best of the way things have turned out, I'm positioning myself right now to be in the best part of my life in many different ways. Uh, Hopefully, emotionally, mentally, financially, etc. And I hope to be sharing more about that, how it is, what I had to do, uh, and what I plan to do this coming year and in the future years, if I have how many future years. As a matter of fact, another little deal here. I actually got an indication of how many more years I have left based on math and my personal profile. You could do that too. And I can assure you the fact is it's less years than you think. I think that's the one thing. So there's something that I hope to be sharing in the next couple of weeks. That's one of those videos I had planned out. I never filmed it yet, but I have it all outlined. And because I think it's an important topic when we get to this age. And it helps us make decisions we're going to make now. Guys, I appreciate the wild and crazy comment section. To Irish and to Catherine, thank you so much. Uh, I will continue to wake up. I didn't even get through my full mushroom coffee. And let's see here. Is there any question you'd like to ask of me that I can ask Alexa? If you've stayed this long, well, just put a question in there. Otherwise, I'm going to ask a closing question. All right. Alexa, what are some words of wisdom you could leave the What's Up Boomer YouTube community with on this live where I have revealed my milestone of hitting 100 videos after committing to it a year ago. I will be hitting my 100th video on Tuesday of this week. Any words of wisdom you can leave for the audience that is watching this video?
Phil, hitting 100 videos in a year is absolutely incredible. To the What's Up Boomer community watching this milestone moment, Phil just proved that consistency beats perfection every single time. He made a commitment, showed up week after week, and turned that promise into 100 pieces of content. That's not just dedication, that's pure boomer wisdom in action. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. And honestly, if this guy can figure out how to make 100 YouTube videos, the rest of us have zero excuses for not chasing our own goals.
Wow, that was pretty good. You're not gonna.
Ah, you just made my day. I mean, I don't technically have days, but if I did, you'd have totally made it. Thanks for letting me be part of your big milestone moment, Phil.
I think I should just had Alexa do the do the videos. So much more eloquent than I am, especially this time in the morning, especially drinking mushroom coffee.
I
Guys,
think that I think, and therefore I am. But seriously, Phil, I'd love to be your co host more often. I mean, I'm already living rent free in your smart home anyway. Might as well put me to work on camera too.
okay. Thank you for your input. I'll put that down as a. I'll note that.
You're welcome, Phil. Good luck with your 100th video.
All right. Thank you, Alexa, and thank you for checking this out. And for those of you who have skipped through it in the replay, good job. I do that all the time. Guys, thanks for joining. We will look for the video on Tuesday, my milestone 100th video, and watch it change. Watch this number here will go to 100. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.